Okay. The display went off without a hitch. A custom blended, extra reflective pastel colors came out somewhere between a daytime rainbow and an aurora. The two alicorns had both expressed their satisfaction and appreciation. Buoyed though she was by the double helping of royal praise, Rainbow Dash was sore, stressed, and exhausted all over again by the time she finally got home to Cloudsdale. There we go, 3 fucking times the charm. This is yours.
Her eyes stung from rainbow residue. Her wings were tired from flying all day, and her legs were stiff and aching from hours of cloud clearing. She trotted sluggishly over to the snow cloud in the kitchen and peered inside of it.
There was little one could consider edible in the Cloudsdale-style icebox. Rainbow Dash was not the most prolific cook. There was only a small bouquet of wilted flowers, a pair of rock-hard sugar cubes, and the berries from Fluttershy's cottage.
Why not? Why not? Wondered Rainbow Dash. I hurt all over. Of course, I should take some medicine. Without any further thought, she snapped up the remaining berries, spitting out the bitter twigs and leaves. She trotted over to her bedroom and flopped down on her belly. On the pile of pillows she used as a bed to wait for the berries to take effect. She didn't have to wait for too long.
Smooth, velvety lethargy slowly crept through Rainbow Dash's body, dissolving the knots in her muscles and the stress in her mind. Even without a pair of skilled hooves on her flanks, the feeling was glorious.
Skilled hooves. Thoughts of her soft-spoken friend slowly rose into her awareness, crowding out whatever musings were there before. In her mind's eye, Rainbow Dash saw strands of pink mane dangling in front of her eyes from above, and felt a soft, smooth mouth nibble at her ear. Rainbow Dash felt her wings stir.
Rainbow Dash shook her head slightly and frowned.
Hey!
She... what at her imagination? Chinded at her imagination.
Cut that out. I'm no Philly fooler, no matter what the rumors say.
Ha ha.
But her fantasy didn't listen. The sense memories were too closely linked. The phantasmal Fluttershy marked a trail of kisses from her ear down to her neck, while those delicate hooves played across her wings and her shoulders and her ribs and her cutie marks.
We're supposed to get louder at that point.
The ends.
Moaning in surrender, Rainbow Dash rolled on her back, reached up with her hooves, and moved to kiss the thin air.
The next afternoon, Fluttershy was tending to her flower gardens outside, pulling up the weeds and munching on the more palatable ones, humming softly to herself. She picked up a watering can with her mouth and gave the thirsty plants a drink. Then a voice from behind her broke her out of her reverie.
You need a volume button.
Fluttershy?
Okay, do it again.
Fluttershy.
That still wasn't the right one, but okay. Shut up. Okay, we'll edit that part out. Probably not.
Fluttershy?
There you go, just leave it at that. She turned around and saw Rainbow Dash standing on the path to her cottage. The sky blue Pegasus looked tired and disheveled, with her mane tangled and her flanks shiny with sweat, as if she'd just won a race. Not unlike the way Fluttershy had often pictured her in her private moment.
Oh, hello, Rainbow Dash. What's up?
She said, her voice slightly muffled by the can's handle.
You have to sound serious.
I need you.
Rainbow Dash's tone was gravely serious. Fluttershy dropped the watering can.
Of course,
she stammered.
How can I help?
You have like 7 lines to read.
The weather teams have been working even harder lately, and I'm under a ton of stress. I've tried to take it easy, but you know me. My only speed is top speed.
Fluttershy nodded appreciatively.
Anyway, I don't know if you're busy or anything, but I wondered if you could, like before.
That's yours.
Rainbow Dash did her best to conceal the desperation in her voice.
Oh, certainly,
replied Fluttershy, doing her best to conceal the elation in her voice.
Come right in. Minutes later, Rainbow Dash had sprawled on the same pillow as before, surrounded by the same scented candles, trying not to bounce in anticipation. She heard Fluttershy finish washing her hooves and trotted behind her. Before the Pegasus could lay a hoof on her, Rainbow Dash cringed theoretically. Wait, I'm feeling really tense. I don't want to buck you again. Do you have any more of that medicine?
Rainbow Dash knew that she'd done a poor job of hiding the hunger in her voice, but she didn't care.
Of course. I'll be right back.
Great. I'll be here.
Oh shit.
The minutes until Fluttershy returned felt like days. Rainbow Dash started nervously tapping her front hooves on the wooden floor.
Finally, oh shit, I was doing your voice. Let me try this again. Shut up. Finally, the yellow Pegasus came back, carrying another sprig of berries in her mouth. Rainbow Dash all but lunged at them, pressing her lips to Fluttershy's as she bit berries off of the twig. Fluttershy blushed.
Thanks,
said Rainbow Dash around a mouth. Yeah, I said that right. Said Rainbow Dash around a mouthful of berries.
Okay, do your stuff.
She flopped back down on the pillow.
The second massage was as good as the first. Rainbow Dash positively melted beneath Fluttershy's hooves. But it was the haze of euphoria from those wonderful berries. She spurred her to mutter, "Oh, yeah, that's so good."
You're supposed to sound drunk.
Rainbow Dash writhed under Fluttershy.
I was wrong.
Writhed under Fluttershy. Her eyes half closed. And her mouth hanging open in chemical bliss.
Sorry, people, we are not professionals. Okay. Fluttershy's heart felt like a hummingbird in her chest.
No trolling.
What?
No trolling.
What?
No trolling. If they comment.
Oh. It's a little late.
Because I will kill her.
Well, the second they notice what this is about, we're probably going to get 50% hate mail, 50% love mail. Now I have to do this again. Fluttershy's heart felt like a hummingbird in her chest. Here she was, the filly of her dreams like putty in her hooves. As if the words weren't proof enough, Rainbow Dash's body language couldn't be clearer. She was in ecstasy, all because of her. It was time, Fluttershy decided, to be more assertive. It was time for lots of control, screaming and hollering and passion. Oh my fucking Christ. She took a deep breath, shifted alongside Rainbow Dash, and took the Pegasus's face in her hooves.
I love you.
Said a bit too loud. Fluttershy said, and kissed her. After a brief moment of wide-eyed surprise, Rainbow Dash kissed back.
Woohoo!
Fluttershy thought to herself.
Rainbow Dash woke up feeling like she just crashed through a hedgerow backwards.
Nice.
She had a throbbing headache, and her limbs were racked with pins and needles. She raised her head, and felt the hoof wrapped around her neck flop down. Wait, hoof? What the fuck?
Oh, I got a lot to read. With a start, Rainbow Dash realized that Fluttershy was sleeping cuddled right up against her. Her back leg was still draped across her hindquarters. Kinky. The two of them were in Fluttershy's bedroom.
Surprise foot sex!
Rainbow Dash snapped into full alertness. She couldn't even remember what happened most of yesterday. Hangover. But from the looks of it, things had gone a lot further than she had wanted them to.
Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. With excruciating slowness, Rainbow Dash inched out of Fluttershy's embrace, crept out of the bed, and slinking out of the cottage, and rushed at the rush of wind as she took to the air,
usually exhilarated Rainbow Dash, but now it just felt cold. Okay.
What's wrong with you, Dash? You played with your best friends. Oh,
wrong voice. Wait, I just want to say something right now. Does she really not want you to do anything but talk to her? She's getting annoying. She wasn't asking where it's going to be. She's saying that nobody's going to listen to it because she's apparently becoming greedy. You shouldn't tell her that because my vids usually only get like 2 views in 6 months.
But she'll look at how many vids you have and how many views and possibly comments.
Oh, I know. She should look up the views of my thing of... shit, we're still recording. Well, still. She should...
Oh, crap.
Come on. She should look up how many views my my thing of how to get the ice key has. Over 40,000 views.